If your friend is going through, you know, boyfriend problem, girlfriend problem, you know, advise them like, hey girl, you know, maybe you should move on, maybe you should take a break, and then let them do what they need to do. Stop trying to figure out what's going on. Stop trying to figure out the gossip, because you're gonna take their story and make it your own. Now suddenly you and your boyfriend are arguing. Now suddenly you and your husband are arguing, but you were just good. You were just good. You are now owning somebody's misery because somebody is having a problem with their boyfriend, and you made that your own situation, because now you keep thinking about it. Now you keep thinking, oh, men are such, you know, horrible people. Men are such liars. Oh, men are so evil, because your friend told you their boyfriend cheated on them. Now you're thinking that. Now you're like, oh, men are horrible, because of course you feel for your friend, but now you are owning that for yourself as well. Now you start seeing your man doing what your friend said. Now you start seeing, my man is being horrible too. My man is starting to act weird. You call that upon yourself. Because in life, you don't get what you want. You get what you think about. You get what you focus on. So what are you focused on? Zeeworld, Z Nation. So I literally had to drive around this parking lot because I was looking for a nice, you know, lit area where I can record, but also not being burned by the sun, you know, because I did record a video earlier and I was not happy with the lighting because the sun was on me and I had to hide and all that. But I like this area where I am. The location, the light is ayoba. We are in California, of course, in Portia. I'm from South Africa and I live in America, California. Yesterday and today it seems a little windy. Like since the fires were going crazy, it was so windy. The weather was bad, guys. It was bad, but we are okay. We are safe. Yeah, a lot of houses and, you know, people's belongings were just lost. I'm not sure if lives were lost. I read somewhere that lives were lost, but I'm not going to comment on that because I'm not sure. It's not make sure. But yeah, it was a lot of damage, guys, a lot, and that damage is so expensive. I did a vlog where I toured the Palestinians. Go to like the beginning of my YouTube journey. Yo, I have like 200 and something videos. So if you want to see what they actually look like, go to my old videos. That's crazy that some of those houses are probably burnt down and I have them on my video because I wanted to show you, like, you know, the life of, you know, the people who live up there in Hollywood, you know, the rich and famous. Anyway, yeah, that happened, and I'm just hoping, you know, people will recover and move on, because in life things happened. It's about how you react and recover and move on, you know. Anyway, my video earlier, I was updating you on my fast. So I did a 5-day fast. If you want to know what that's about, then make sure you check that video. It's either I'm gonna post it before this video or I'm gonna post it after. I'm not sure. It's not make sure right now. Anyway, I wanted to have a little talk, guys, about something. Last year I did a couple of topics. I'm sorry, I keep amming because I'm thinking. So we did a few topics, but the number one topic that I covered was topic of money, how to manifest money and what money really is. Money is energy, and how do you like harness that energy to manifest money? So we broke that down, and I broke that down into 5 episodes. And the last episode I dropped, I think, was like before the year ended. So check that out. And then we also did talk about few topics that I did not break down into like depth, but we spoke about we spoke about numbers, because I see numbers like 111, 222, 888, 77, 555. So I spoke a little bit about that. We spoke about dreams, why I think it's important to keep a dream journal. We spoke about oh my gosh, we spoke about, why is it not coming in my mind? Okay, what else did we talk about? Oh, my mind literally just went blank. So guys, we spoke about numbers, we spoke about keeping a dream journal, we spoke about briefly about every time I start from the beginning, I forget the last thing. Oh my god. Oh, we spoke about sleep paralysis. Yo. My brain is having like a brain fart. So we spoke about sleep paralysis. I think maybe there's some other things that we might have briefly spoke about. But yeah. So this year I have many other topics that I want to bring into our channel. So I'm thinking we're gonna stick with our schedule. Wednesday we do a full workout, and then Friday I might drop a vlog, or I might drop something educational, something fun for you to listen to. And then on Sunday I might give you a yoga or a stretching video, because I feel that it is very important to meditate, do yoga, stretch. So that's like my bonus video for you guys. But for sure, we're gonna have a workout video on Wednesday, and maybe a vlog or educational video on a Friday. And then Sunday, I'll give you all a bonus stretching video. Guys, stretch with me. It is very important to stretch on a daily basis. It's good for the body and for your mind. Okay? I need to be stretching often because my brain is having a brain fart. So yeah, I'm gonna be bringing, you know, other topics this year that are gonna be fun. And when I bring these topics, guys, it is free for all. You all are welcome to comment. You all are welcome to educate me even more. Just because I'm like bringing a topic doesn't mean I know everything. I'm just a person who loves to read and research and just know, because you can't know if you don't ask. So if your guys know more than what I have shared about a topic, please feel free to add on to what I know. Okay? So we're going to be talking about change, why it is difficult to change. If maybe you want to lose weight, maybe you want to, you know, start saving, maybe you want to, you know, just change your life, but you are finding it difficult. You feel like you are stuck. We're going to break down like why is that so? We're going to be talking about just fun things about the importance of stretching. So I'll break that, like I'll do my research about stretching, because guys, stretching is not just like, oh, you're just doing it for your body. It goes deeper than that. It goes into how your brain functions. So we'll dive into that. We'll talk about there's a lot of topics, but it's so hard to think right now at the top of my head. But I do know that I have a couple of topics that I wrote down in my diary. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about misery. Misery loves company, guys. So let's dive deep into that misery a little bit. And because misery comes with not being able to change. If you are miserable, it's because there's something in your life that you are unable, or you feel like you have no power to change. So then it creates misery. And guys, you need to be careful, because people with misery, you know the saying, they say misery loves company. People with misery love to have company. They love to have people who are gonna feel what they feel and agree with whatever is going on. And guys, be careful to not be a friend of misery. Do not be a friend of misery. Like, even if you have a friend that's going through a tough situation, I'm not saying don't be a listening ear, don't be a friend there for, you know, support. Be supportive as you can, but do not take the misery as your own misery. It is not yours. It is their battle, and you need to let them fight their own battles. Because guys, as much as you can help people, you are not really helping them. You are just enabling them. You are doing the work for them, because at the end of the day, it's their fight, it's their life. And if you help them out, then what about the next time, you know, another situation comes up? Are you going to be there again? So the best way to do is to just assist somebody in whatever they need, rather than doing it for them or taking over their misery. And this is a lesson to myself. Let me share this little story. I've told it in my videos before. Not so long ago, a few months ago, a friend of mine had called me because they were having car troubles, and they needed so much money, and it was just like very stressful for them. And of course, it's my friend. I know how stressful it is. You know, money is tight for them right now, job situations. So I felt what they were going through. And I mean, I'm an empath. So if somebody's going through something, like, I take on their pain, and I feel like it's my pain. Like, I can feel what they're going through. I start thinking as if I'm them. And right there, I've already taken their misery. I've already owned their misery. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to own people's misery. Stick with your own. Even your own misery, don't own it. Even your own misery, don't own it. Stay away from you. So let me tell you, a week or 2 weeks after I spoke to that friend, I also had car situation, and I needed so much money. And I'm just like, oh my God, I took their pain, I made it my own. Now I'm going through what they're going through. Don't do that, guys. If your friend is going through, you know, boyfriend problem, girlfriend problem, you know, advise them like, hey girl, you know, maybe you should move on, maybe you should take a break, and then let them do what they need to do. Stop trying to figure out what's going on. Stop trying to figure out the gossip, because you're gonna take their story and make it your own. Now suddenly you and your boyfriend are arguing. Now suddenly you and your husband are arguing, but you were just good. You were just good. You are now owning somebody's misery because somebody is having a problem with their boyfriend, and you made that your own situation, because now you keep thinking about it. Now you keep thinking, oh, men are such, you know, horrible people. Men are such liars. Oh, men are so evil, because your friend told you their boyfriend cheated on them. Now you're thinking that. Now you're like, oh, men are horrible, because of course you feel for your friend, but now you are owning that for yourself as well. Now you start seeing your man doing what your friend said. Now you start seeing, my man is being horrible too. My man is starting to act weird. You call that upon yourself. Because in life, you don't get what you want. You get what you think about. You get what you focus on. So what are you focused on? What are you thinking about? What are you feeling? Forget to go to, I want a good marriage. Okay, you want a good marriage. Are you always thinking about a good marriage? Because some people want a good marriage, but they're always talking about, they're always talking to their friends about, you know, breakups. They're always talking about their past relationships. They're always talking about how their last boyfriend cheated on them. That's the past. Focus on what you want. You are now here, and you've had that experience, that unpleasant experience of being cheated on. So now you know you don't want that feeling. So leave it alone. Guys, the best thing to remember, if you don't want something, leave it alone. If you don't want to be cheated on, stop talking about being cheated on in your past. Stop talking with your girlfriends about their problems in their relationship. Focus on your good relationship. Focus on people that have good relationship that can advise you, because you want to attract that. You understand? Just because you are saying, I don't want to be cheated on, I don't want to go through pain, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. That means it is going to happen. You know why? You're thinking about it. So leave it alone. So when I say misery loves company, I'm saying be careful with your friends who are going through things. Yes, it's good to be there for people, but you need to have like a line where you don't cross, where I can only support you this much. Like if your friend keeps coming to you every month crying about the same boyfriend, there's gotta be a point where you say, friend, I have listened to you. I have advised you to the best of my ability. It is now up to you what you want to do with this boyfriend. Mina, I am done. Because you cannot keep the same thing. It's going to spill onto your relationship, onto your good life. Don't let that happen. Because misery loves company. Your friend is miserable. It's going to spill onto you. Misery loves company, guys. Remember that. So I'm saying, be a good friend, be supportive, but draw a line where, okay, I will do this much so many times, and after that, I'm done. I need to protect my peace. I need to protect what I want for myself. Guys, let me tell you, people can be addicted to being miserable. And it's very sad because sometimes they don't know they are doing this to themselves. Because if you are miserable and you keep pointing out how miserable your life is, you only drawing it more and more to you and closer to you. So the best way is, if you are in misery, try to think about what you do want. Okay, I'm in misery. I'm going through a breakup. I'm going through a divorce. Okay, this hurts. This hurts. I don't want to feel this pain. But what I do want from now on is I want to feel happy. I want to feel joy. I want to feel trust again. I want to feel valued again. Okay, so how can I feel that? Okay, right now, the best way I can do that is, I have a nephew who loves me. Maybe I can give my nephew some love. Maybe take him on a vacation. Maybe help him with schoolwork. Maybe go out to the movies with my nephew. I know that would make me feel loved and valued, because being around my nephew makes me feel so good. So start to try and find things that make you feel good, because you wanna focus on what you do want rather than what you don't want. Because misery will keep following you because it loves company. So just that's the best way I can tell you, is just look at what you do want rather than what you don't want. Because guys, when people are in misery, like I said, sometimes they don't know what they are doing, so they're gonna pull you into it. You need to be aware what's going on and be like, friend, I'm not joining you in your misery. Literally be like, friend, I'm not joining you in your misery. I feel for you, I'm here for you, but I'm not joining you in your misery. You know, let me give you an example of how people can be miserable. And when people are miserable, they want you to be miserable with them. And like, I feel like it's like a human thing. Like when you feel sad, you want people to understand you and feel for you. And the way to do that is for them to feel bad as well. So guys, that's not right. If you feel bad, why would you want somebody else to feel bad as well? I know it's like it's a human error. It's literally a human error. When you feel bad, you want other people to feel bad with you, but that's not right. When you feel bad, you should look for other people that feel good, so they can draw you into their good world. Not the other way around. Not you make them feel bad. No. Be around good people so you can feel good. Not be around good people so you can drain their energy. Some people are literally energy vampires. They will drain your energy because they don't feel good. So be aware of that and don't allow that. Now, an example of somebody who is miserable and trying to drain your energy. Okay, so in the past, there was a situation where somebody I was with, right? We were having a discussion about something, and we and I guess what I said they did not agree with. Okay, so I was talking about just gossip, just celebrity gossip. So I had said something about a celebrity, and I guess they did not agree with what I said, which is okay because it's gossip. It could be true, it could not be true. Who knows? Anyway, but the conversation ended up like becoming an argument, and I was very confused because it's just gossip. Who cares? But it became an argument, and they ended up like literally breaking up with me and telling me, Guti, oh, I'm such a bad person. And they brought up things I've done in the past. They brought up my family. Oh, just like, I was like, wow, I was shocked. And they literally like broke up with me, like, I'm done with you. And I'm just sitting there thinking, there's no way this is how they feel just today. They had to have felt this a long time ago, and it's been building and building and building. And for some reason, when I brought up this topic, it seems as if it struck a chord, and it released whatever things they were holding on to, and they were able to finally tell me how they felt about me. Because we were talking about a celebrity who I've never met personally. They've never met personally. So it's not like we were talking about somebody we know or somebody we should be defending. So I was like, there's no way they are breaking up with me over this. It has to be something that they were already feeling. But you know how sometimes people are mad and they'll just like hold it in, and then suddenly you'll argue about what's for breakfast. Hey, F you, I'm done with you. Oh my God, it's over. And you're like, over breakfast? What? Like, they've been holding on to that feeling. They have felt that way a long time ago, So it really shocked me, but because I was not expecting that. I was not expecting to just break up over that, I was just like, what's going on? Like, I was like, okay, if you want to break up because of that, then I'm okay with it, because obviously you wanted to break up. You wanted to break up. You were just waiting for the right time, and maybe this is the right time. So I was okay with it. I was like, it's okay, because if our relationship is so weak that we can break up over celebrity gossip, then that means we have a weak communication and a weak bond between us, because this shouldn't be something we break up over. It should be something we disagree about and move on, whatever. Like, you think this about Will Smith, and I think, like, for example, this is not what we were talking about, but I'm making an example. Maybe let's say we were talking about Will Smith and the famous smack, and I'm like, I think Will Smith did the good thing by smacking him, and you're like, that was not right. I don't think that was good. He should have acted professionally, acted like a grown up. So we both disagree, but who cares? I don't know Will Smith, you don't know Will Smith. You could be right, I could be wrong. Your opinion, my opinion, whatever. We can move on. But for that to end in a breakup, that shocked me. But I was like, okay, it's fine, because obviously our relationship is not at a good place right now, if that's the reason why we're breaking up. Let me tell you, hey, the person was so angry. They were even more angry that I was okay with the breakup. They were like, how dare you? How dare you? You want me to beg you? And I'm like, wait a minute. How dare I? What did I do? You broke up with me. You said you don't want to do this, like I'm too much and all this and all that. And I said, it's okay, because if I make you feel that way, if I make you feel so bad that you want to break up over nothing, then I would rather I leave you alone, because I don't want to ruin your life, And they were so mad that I was okay with the breakup. This is what I mean when I say misery loves company. So they wanted to break up with me. They wanted to hurt my feelings. And I should cry and beg and be in misery with them. But because I was like, okay, it's okay. You want to break up? It's okay. I'm okay with it. Good luck. All is well. They did not like that. They were so mad because obviously they are feeling something is going on with them. Something is going on with them. They are feeling some type of way. I don't know if maybe I did something, but whatever they are feeling, they wanted me to feel it as well. They were trying to pass on their pain onto me. They were trying to pass on their misery onto me. But because I was like, I'm not accepting your misery, you can keep it to yourself, but if you want to break up, that's okay. Yo, they were even more angry. They were even more mad that I was okay with the breakup, because people love misery. They want you to be miserable with them. If you take the high road, they don't want that. People, guys, want to fight. People want to be mad. People want to be angry, and then they point fingers like, no, you did that to yourself. You're addicted to misery. You broke up with me. You said you're done, and I'm okay with it, and now you're mad. And now you're mad. Guys, take the high road. If somebody wants to be done with you, if somebody doesn't want to be friends with you, don't want to do business with you, don't want to hang with you, be like, I understand how you feel. If I were in your shoes and if I felt the way you felt, then I would do what you're doing. If you want to break up, if you want to walk away from me, I support you. Tell them I support your decision. Watch how mad they get. They don't want you to support them. They don't want you to support them. They don't want you to be okay. People don't want you to be okay. They want you to cry. They want you to cry. They want you to show you. But see, guys, I mean, I'm unshowable. The only person who can show me is Jesus himself. So I wanted to break down how misery loves company, guys, and I want you to be careful. Stay in your lane. Stay where you want to be. If you want happiness, if you want good energy, stay there. If people are trying to bring bad energies, kindly decline. I kindly decline your bad energy. I kindly decline your bad energy. I'm okay over here. So yes, guys, I'll be bringing more topics that we can talk about, that we can share. I feel like sharing is caring. If you know something, please teach me and I'll teach you. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about change the next time I come back. Why is it so difficult for people to change? Like, I want to do something different in my life, but in 2025, I'm still doing the same thing. What's going on? Oh? So if you want to know what makes that happen, then come back, subscribe, like and comment, and I'll see you next time. Zeeworld, I love you so much. Okay, bye.
Zeeworld, Zeeworld, Zeeworld.